Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure to just have you live and in charge. A little countdown to green. It is time for a little racing. Lunatic Designs giving you all that action here tonight. It is going to be a blast. It is going to be the racing that you could ever ask for. Championship racing here for the Amp Racing Series, presented by BAM Auto and AA Gaming. We are at Homestead Miami Speedway, and these drivers are hooked up, and I mean hooked up. Final race of the second season to be calling, and we're going to run 135 laps tonight, 5 sets of tires total, 75% fuel. I do believe they have still one faster pair here tonight. 4 drivers here to duke it out for the final prize, which is a championship. And I'm telling you, it is going to be absolutely insane when it comes to how this is going to fare out. I'm telling you, all these drivers have been absolutely wonderful all season long. Track temperature, 78 degrees here at practice, 74 degrees on the air temperature, 82% humidity, partly cloudy sky, 8-mile-an-hour wind. And these drivers are just great. Good to go, ready to hook up. And, man, oh, man, I'm excited for it. I am 110% excited for it. We're going to be talking with your championship 4 here in just a moment as I have to get everything all situated. Normally, I don't go live this early, but they asked me to do a few things. So I'm doing a few things. So, that's how it goes. And we appreciate all the drivers being out there and all the fans being out there early, and all the, just everything. Just everything. How about all of y'all? Points of reset. Basically, it's a 4-driver run to the end. That's how it looks. That's how it looks, right? Massive things happening across the platform, which we appreciate. Amp Racing will be back for another season. They're going to be actively recruiting over the next few weeks as they get prepared for another racing series, and I'm telling you, it's awesome. It's awesome to see everybody continue to do so. If you haven't done so, reach up at that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. And of course, and always, thank you to everybody for being out there early, because all those things they do happen. We're gonna move this fine gentleman up here. We're gonna talk to him first because he's the guy that ran himself into the playoffs without having to deal with those pesky wins. May have to end up getting that first win tonight. Justin Zukic and the championship for a Class 3.34 safety rating, 2018 of the iRating as of yesterday. And you had 23 starts, 11 top 5s. You've led 117 laps in this series. Justin, you did get a win today, however, in my series, which was congratulations, of course. And but hey, championship 4 here for you. Zook, you got me? Hold on. Moving on up. I gotta move him on up. Hold on. Move to the broadcast room. Not able to move drovers. Gotta move to the broadcast room. I can't move him out of the channel. I had this all professionally done. Come on, Zook. I can't move you. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Colby, thank you for the like, sir. Hi, Zook. I can't move you out of that channel.
They let me know. That's all right.
Yeah, I can hear race chat, too. I was talking about who you are, what you're doing, and how you're doing things. You can get out there and practice if you need to as you go. But one thing I mentioned is that a championship race, you're pretty much going to need a win here, or at least, you got to finish ahead of 3 other drivers here. You're in the final 4. of the final race at Homestead. What's your game plan tonight? Because you've got 11 top fives, and a top five is almost probably going to be necessary, if not a win.
My game plan is don't wreck the car. Stay out of the incidents. I feel like there's going to be a handful of incidents. The track's very slick. A lot of guys are going to be running that top line, and they're going to be catching the wall. So just staying out of it, trying to stay in front of those other three guys. That's my goal for the night. But no matter what happens, wherever we finish, I'm just happy to be part of the Final Four this year, and being able to showcase that with our two sponsors on board for tonight's race. Hopefully we can bring home a championship for those two sponsors.
One of the things that I would say about Homestead is that it has the tendency to run every which way, but this season has been everything but consistent, or everything including consistency from you all season long. So what's the mindset whenever you get yourself out of that? Is it more stressful being in the Final Four, or was it more stressful trying to get yourself to it?
If we go off of last week, it was more stressful. Just with the ending of that race, it was more stressful getting into it. Not gonna lie, the nerves are kind of high tonight. I'm sure if I had a heart rate monitor on, they'd be up there right now. But and they'll keep going up throughout the race. But yeah, I would say getting in was a little more stressful, just because I didn't have the win to lock me in. I mean, throughout the entire playoffs, I had to race my way into every round. So I think that was more stressful than tonight. Like I said, I'm just happy to be in this championship 4 race and have the opportunity to even race for a championship.
I think that's one of the coolest things is that you had to earn it, right? And I think that makes it more deserving.
I feel that way. I feel more accomplished having to earn my way in and not having that free pass by getting a win. I mean, like you said, it's been a consistent year. And it's just trying to get better, just trying to stay consistent and learn off of the other guys. And I feel like that's what I've done all season long, and hopefully it pays off tonight.
Well, I think that's about where we're going to be. We're going to see if that number 2 can come to victory lane. Good luck in the final portion of this race, and then final portion of this season. It's going to be a blast to see what you guys do.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
You too. Justin Zukic coming home and being a part of that Final Four. You can go ahead and move yourself down. I won't even be able to move you into the channel.
I got it.
All right, brother. That's Zook out there in the number 2. He's going to be pushing out. We've got, let's see if we can move this driver up. I do believe he's going to be able to be in here. Steven Laskowski is one of the drivers, has the most wins in the series, and has, hold on. I got him mute. Sorry, folks. I got to mute him. My hotkey for muting them is not working. So let's get rid of all that. Steven, you got 5 wins and 19 starts here. You've led 457 laps, I believe it's most of all of active drivers. 13 top 5s, 24-27 of the iRating here tonight. And one of the things that we give in this this series is a whole lot of credit to not just all the drivers, but the championship 4 is probably some of the hardest driving we've seen over the course of the playoffs for you guys to be able to get in here and put yourself in position to win. You're a favorite to win, but we know that this track can do everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Many lines you can run. I did a lot of practice on the bottom, middle, high. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see who can do the 45 laps and still have the best tires and still be fast.
Yeah, this track, with the way that iRacing has set it up, it seems to be a big tire eater, right? And, but in order to defend yourself and to defend the race line, you have to be able to run everywhere.
Yes, for sure. I just know it's going to be hard to pass come the end of the runs. I think that's where it's going to be hardest to pass people.
When you get into getting up to the race, I asked Zook the same thing. I'm going to ask you. Was it more stressful getting into getting into the championship, or is now where all the nerves kind of build up and I mean, you're running for the final race. You've got 3 other drivers to beat. Everything else doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of equal. I mean, I was stressing because I had to really perform at Richmond, and I mean, here I'm gonna have to really perform to win. But I made it to the championship 4, so I think that may take off a little bit of it, but it's still pretty equal.
When we get down to those final laps, say there's a late race restart, what are you going to do to win this race or to finish ahead of these guys? The championship is what it's about. Now we know Rubbin's racing, but the whole would you wreck your grandma for a win? I mean, I would, but that's that's a whole different story.
Definitely not trying to wreck anybody out. That's for sure. Hard racing, close, bumping, rubbing towards the end. I mean, it's for a championship. You don't just let somebody go by you.
It's for all the marbles, man. I like it. Well, congratulations on making the Final 4, 5 wins of the season. I know that the Musk fam's going to be out there rooting you on. Brother, we appreciate you. Good luck in the race, and hopefully keep the tires underneath you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You too. I'm going to let you jump back down in your chat with your team because I forgot where you were at. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you. That is Steven Liskowski. He's one of the championship 4. It does have 5 wins of the season, and he's insane, folks. He's been bad fast and has had a ton of fun. Let's bring up one other driver. The next driver we're going to bring on. I got to minimize some channels so I can just drag people. We'll bring up Josh Barr. We're going to talk to the Barr man. Josh Barr has 2 wins on the series, has led 330 laps, 13 top 5s in the 23 starts, 1871 71 on the iRating. A driver that gets that gets looked at more so than not when it comes to tracks he's comfortable with. And today he bumped me and I bumped him back, and he finished the second in our series, but looking to come out on top tonight. Josh, you're in the championship 4. I mean, what do you got going on? And that was 1871 as of yesterday, folks. He's 1966 on his iRating today. What's the game plan tonight, Josh?
Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble and be within closing distance in the last 20 to 30 laps.
This is a track. It kind of it falls in your wheelhouse too, because if the long run happens, that's your type of racing.
Yeah. If we get a green white checkered at the end, I mean, I'm going to push as hard as I could go, but usually I'm not when it comes to one lap, I'm usually not the quickest. I don't know if I just don't push hard enough, or I don't know.
Maybe it's the iRacing. I don't know. I don't even know how to put that. I've noticed that some people just similar to what we watch in NASCAR, they just send it, right. There's no wherewithal. It's just who can push as hard as they can. I can't do that. I'm the long run guy myself, but I mean, you've had a great season. You've maintained and managed everything that you've had going on. Consistency is key, but when you get into a race like this and it's the final race of the season, right? What do you have to put off to the side and say, that this is for all the marbles? So, what do you have to do different today than what you would normally do if you're trying to win a championship?
Be more aggressive, I think, than what I normally do. Can't just like, oh, I'll let him by. But I can let him by, but stay with him. But also make sure I'm maintaining my tires and doing what I need to do. Don't be getting in a hurry and try to hunt someone down, because it's happened to me in the past where I'll be running them down, burn my stuff up, and then I just drop. So maintaining composure, I think, is what I need to do today.
Well, I think that's one of the things you can do. Muscular Motorsports, thank you for the like. Josh, there's always people out there rooting for you. But this is the you versus you. Now you have a teammate in the championship for with you. I'm going to ask the same question of him. If you guys are 1-2 and you're coming up on him, and you know it's a win, a must-win situation, what would you do if you needed to get around him?
I would do like a little soft bump, try to just loosen him up, not like dump him. Don't want to dump him, because dumping him would be bad. If I can loosen him up, arrow loose, anything like that, tricks, can try that.
Well, Josh, I know you're going to qualify, and we appreciate you very much, man. There's a whole lot more going on. That's for sure.
Let Aaron qualify. He said something about he'll do his after he wants to qualify first.
Well, yeah. Oh no, I was gonna. So no, he's good. I had to mute the in-game chat because the sound effects were getting a little bit, little much. I like him on the stream, but when everybody's using the voice mod, yeah,
we were just talking about that. We're like, all right, it was funny the first time. It's not funny now.
Yeah. Josh, good luck in the race tonight. I hope things go well for you, and of course, we'll see what happens at the end.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks to everybody out there watching. Hopefully we'll see us in victory lane.
I like it. Josh Barr is. You don't have to be in victory lane. You just have to beat the other ones.
Oh yeah. Victory lane's still a nice plus to have.
Yeah. No, that's a great goal. But I mean, if everybody's racing for 20th, and you guys are 16th through 20th.
I'm 19th. That's all that matters.
That's right. That's what matters. Josh, good luck, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
That is Mr. Barr. I'll throw you down. He's going to be there, and Ryan's going to get out there and qualify, and we'll have a little chit chat with him in just a moment. We try to make sure that all these drivers are comfortable in their own skin, right? So we like to think that everybody gives more than you could take, right? I think that's the big key about this series is they've been really good about the give and take, and they've worked well with each other, and they've done a pretty dang good job of keeping the series nice and clean. And one of the things that I will say is that each season they've continued to grow. Each season they've continued to give a little bit more, and we would like to see it. So, Muscarella, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate you. Koala, welcome aboard. I appreciate you. So we're just waiting on Aaron. We'll talk to Aaron Ryan, the final of the four drivers. We'll make sure that we have a little conversation with him when he gets the chance to get out there. We do have our driver cams up today. Was able to get those put in while we were sitting here chit-chatting with the other drivers. There is Aaron Ryan. He is doing himself a good look, so hopefully he's going to get out there and qualify and take care of that. There is Russell Olivero. Appreciate the man, the myth, the legend. He is chilling. A little Olivero action for you. We'll see. I still like the tool chest behind the desk. Words of affirmation bar. I love it. Love to hear it. Love to see it. There's Stephen Laskowski. He is a little Muscarella Motorsports energy there. And there is Andrew, who was the Don yesterday. We're waiting for the next Don today. Don't let it dawn on you. That's for sure. RB Turner, ready to rock and roll. He's out there. I think Laskowski and Grijalva. Grijalva is here for wins. He's ready to go. And there's Jordan Lane out there. We like to race around that guy. He gives us a whole lot of energy, and normally he wears glasses. He's running without the glasses tonight. Mr. Dudley, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. How about a little championship racing tonight? How about them apples? Let's go. Steven from Mr. Moquin out there. How you doing, sir? I think one of the driver cams dropped off. I mean, it was Aaron Ryan that dropped off there.
Muscarella Motorsports sent 200 bits.
There it is, Must. 200 bits. Thank you. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. I appreciate all of that. We're going to have ourselves some fun. RB, thank you for the like, sir. Aaron dropping now. Let's check on some other drivers. Let's make sure the drivers are doing their thing. Did Aaron drop? Hold on. Aaron Ryan forever, says Nicole. There it is. It was just a blank. It was a big blank for him. Let's hope he's good to go. All right. So he's going to get his qualifying lap underway. Let's go, Stephen and Matt from Matt Allen Motorsports, Muscarella Motorsports. We've already done it a couple of times for Muscarella Motorsports. Let Budgie do the sponsor commands if you don't mind. We appreciate that very much. And then we'll make sure that we continue to do it. It's it'll flood the chat and our bot will kick it, which we don't want to happen. We don't want it to kick the link if it's spammed too much. Just within good timing. Budgie does a really good job of knowing where we need to be with that. So we appreciate it. Thank you very much. No, you're good. Yeah, it's already been there. It's already popped up a couple of times. All right, so I'm gonna bring him up, and he's done qualifying, so we're gonna have a little chit chat with this guy because he's the last of the four. The best part of waking up is Aaron Ryan here, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. You're part of the Final Four as well. You got 4 wins on the season of the 18 starts. You have the best average finish of all the drivers. You've led 379 laps, 11 top fives. You know, if you didn't have to miss a few races, I think there's a lot of strong races that you could have taken. So you and Steven, with both having the most wins of the series, are probably the favorites to win at a track like this. But what is it going to take you to put yourself in contention to be there at the end? I mean, you know, if you're worried about a championship, it's only the top 3 drivers.
It's gonna take kind of perfection all the way around. You know, good coming in and out of pits. You know, tire management, overall speed, not making mistakes, being careful going through practice. I already got a little bit more work laid on me because I had some packet loss there during my qualifying laps, which I left the session and rejoined. So we'll just kind of have to start from the back there. But yeah, I mean, it's just going to take pure consistency, smart decisions, kind of looking forward towards the end versus the short runs, because I feel like this is going to go greener longer than people might think.
I think that's what I would say. I mean, this racetrack has a tendency to favor the long green flag run, as our Hendrick Motorsports fans out there know, that Chevys have a tendency to do better on the long run.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not known for being good on the long run. I've gotten a lot better as the season's gone. Trying to find like key signs in the car, whether or not I'm wearing the tires too much. But yeah, I mean, I felt good in practice. The 2 qualifying laps that didn't count felt real good. I thought they were going to be fast. I've been doing a ton of practice all throughout this week and last week since Richmond was just kind of a fun race for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been practicing since Dega. Yeah, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. I think there's a lot that can happen. You know, Richmond for a little while I thought was going to be all long runs, and then towards the end, you know, it was just caution after caution after caution and hard racing at the front. And I think this might end up being like that. So we'll see, and we'll give it our best shot.
I think that's all that we can ask, right? It's the best part of racing is being there at the end, and you only have 3 other drivers to beat tonight, and you don't want to beat yourself, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Luckily,
there's only 3 other to beat tonight. I don't care if anybody else wins, but I got to beat those 3 guys.
Well, you do have some work, that's for sure. I'm looking at it going, Yeesh.
But I've come from the back before, so it's just a little added challenge as a surprise for me. But you know, like you said, we'll give it our best shot.
It happens. Maybe it was. I will blame it on the driver cam. That's what I do when Jason Day has an issue.
Yeah, I immediately turned off the driver cam.
You're good.
That's why I don't have it right now.
No, you're good. I'm sure that's yeah. Well, we were able to show you first, and then when I saw you blink, I was like, ooh, something's going on there. All right, Aaron. Much love, man. Good luck on the race tonight. You get your work cut out for you. And I mean, it's literally best finish, and it's gonna be cool to see.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Aaron Ryan. He is going to drive the number 7. We're going to throw him back down there. And tell you what, there's so much to see and so much to do. Congratulations to those drivers, Justin Zukic, Aaron Ryan, Steven Laskowski, and Josh Barr for making the championship 4. Their numbers are going to be yellow on the timing board. And then everybody else should have white numbers. So you shouldn't, there should be any discrepancy. You should see who finishes ahead of who. And this one is going to be all about finding your way to the end. And what's even better is that there are other drivers out there looking to race for a win. It's still a race. It is not something that's just going to be handed to anybody. They got to race for it. It's going to be absolutely insane. Starting grid is going to give us Steven Laskowski as your pole sitter. And thank you for the likes, sir. Joseph Grijalva is back in action. He's going to be your outside pole sitter. David Amington, Josh Barr going to make up row number 2. RB Turner, Matt Allen going to be out there in row number 3. Andrew Davis, Jordan Lane, row number 4. Jeremy Daniel, you're the beard man himself, is going to be there with Colby Peterson in row number 5. Zach Thompson, Justin Zukic in row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Michael Daniels, Russell Olivero. Andrew Scrotenviller is going to be out there in row 8 with Aaron Ryan to the outside. So one of the final playoff drivers ready to go. Diana, thank you for the like, dear. And then Bosbert is out there in the old 5-5 as the drivers get ready to go as Laskowski leads them around. We're going to go green flag racing championship style. And it only matters when it goes to the end. We got 135 laps. 135 laps of insanity. And I say insanity. I love this racetrack. So we're going to see it. Hello to everybody out there. Scott being out there. Let's go, Jordan and Aaron. Love to see it. Jordan and I race around each other a lot. Just saying, he's my number 1 competition out there. Everybody else, and I mean, we always find each other on the racetrack. It's crazy. Let's see. Davis giving some love to Scott. Andrew gives some love from Scott. And hello to everybody out there. Again, reach up, hit that like button for me. Hello, Mr. Van Ness. Go for it. Musgrove, of course, the 98 and the 46. Love to see it. Sorry about the ad breaks on Twitch, but make sure you subscribe with Prime. Twitch Prime will do it. Also, if you buy 5, you'll save 15%. That's I think that's what's going on with or 35%. You save 35% on subscription prices if you gift subs and stuff like that. So that's something that's going on until the end of this month, I believe, up through the first maybe week or 2 of April. So it's kind of cool to see that. This is one of my favorite racetracks for championship racing. It sounds like in 2026, NASCAR is going back to Homestead Miami Speedway. Like David's car, it's like an homage to Tony Stewart. Those who don't know, when NASCAR came to Homestead, Tony Stewart won the very first inaugural race at this racetrack. It's Jess's favorite driver. It's the only reason why I know that. I like the old Home Depot. All the AR audio. So team championship here. AR Audio Racing. They had the team championship locked in a couple of races ago. Laskowski is the rookie of the year, on top of being, I believe he was the regular season. No, I have to go back. I think Barr was the regular season points champion, but Laskowski, very good in this series. Absolutely insanity. Way to go to 7 from Rochelle out there. I hope everybody enjoys it. It's going to be an absolute blast. as racing goes to the championship. Amp Racing gets going. We're green. 135 laps. Let's go. Are with the fastest lap of the race so far. 3 laps in as racing goes. Thank you for the like, Rochelle. I appreciate you. Josh Barr in tow of Grijalva and Laskowski. This is a racetrack that has a tendency to run the bottom to save tire, the outside to be fast, but you can do both everywhere. Matt Allen just behind of the Muscarilla Motorsports team. Everybody going in and drop it in. David Ament now the fastest lap of the race, 32.78 as they would be. All the racing happening here as we adjust some volume. Barr up on the outside lane. Fords all the way inside the top 5. 4 of the top 5 are Fords. Barr the lone Chevy. Lone Toyota out there, Zach Thompson. He's out there driving the 81. As a 5-5 works the outside. That's Bosworth. Right behind Russell Olivero, 16 on the inside. Aaron Ryan has moved up to 11th already. Has to be aggressive early. 94 just ahead. Colby Peterson, Little Buffalo Trace on board. If you haven't had that, stuff's pretty nice. Laskowski to Grijalva. Doesn't matter who wins. It's one of those yellow numbers. It'll be Laskowski, Barr, Zukic, or Ryan. Everybody else pretty much doesn't have it. We'll love to see it. Steven Laskowski leads here as Barr drops back to 5th. Grijalva right behind. Grijalva a threat to win at any racetrack. Matt Allen way up on the outside lane. David Ament there. So Barr has 4 cars protecting, but don't count out this 4. Justin Zukic can be one of those drivers that makes this race that much more enjoyable. Can always say congratulations to the NASCAR winner. It looks like Denny Hamlin picked up the victory today. I was getting bored watching Martinsville, so I decided to make sure I got everything prepared for today's race here. Martinsville had a few more cautions than what we're used to. Zukic, fastest lap of the race, 32.56 his last time by. This time by 32.59. Laskowski out front just ran his fastest lap of the race, 32.72. Matt Allen to the bottom. Or to the high side, Grijalva to the bottom. And now we'll see Barr try to push back forward as David Ament at the 99. Holding on. Zukic just behind. All of the drivers that are running for a championship inside the top 10. Aaron Ryan, 32.60, just ran his fastest lap of the race. Is a touch faster than Laskowski. Now, these drivers have 5 sets of tires. There'll be plenty of tires to be able to make this race work. But also, one of the things that I will say is that not only do they have 5 sets of tires, but they also have that one fast repair and 75% load on the fuel. As Davis will drop to the bottom side. RB Turner, the 0-2 working. Oh, Andrew having a battle there with Jordan Lane. 16, Little Boyle Construction on board. Bam Auto, all about what he's got going on. The guy's ready to go. He got himself a new cockpit. He's ready to go. About the 25, as it would be. On board with RB Turner. RB's just running to the bottom side. That's all he is trying to do here. He's comfortable. He was in the championship 8. Missed it by just a point to be in the final 4, but he is a contender everywhere he goes. Laskowski trying to hold on to the lead as Allen and Barr go 1, 2, 3. Zukic in 4th. Aaron Ryan trying to push his way forward. Aaron Ryan just ahead of RB on the bottom side of the racetrack. Rohalva back to 6th, just ahead of Davis. And we've been green flag racing so far for about 12 laps. Steven Laskowski looking at the rearview mirror. He sees Matt Allen on the bottom, but here comes Barr. Allen up to pinch. Right there in the rearview mirror. I can call the race from there. Oh, into the wall he goes. Barr to the bottom. Here goes Zukic. Matt Allen, he got split 3 wide there. It was a good look at how that works. Trying to hold on. Barr, very bottom. Zukic right there. Great look down the front straightaway as Laskowski tries to make it happen, and here comes Justin Zukic. A lot of things happening, a lot of things growing. Patience is one of those things. Barr set himself up to be in position there and try to make that pass and try to capitalize on Laskowski's mistake. But Zukic now, he's going to run a little bit lower. This is the line that I watched Kyle Larson do at Homestead last week, and was able to get underneath the drivers a lot easier. And now that we're running in the nighttime, the racetrack is into the wall they go. The racetrack is showing up here. Barr back to the inside. Allen protecting the outside lane. Matt Allen keeps tapping on the wall. Andrew Davis, David Ament on the bottom side. This track is migrated to the top. Zukic clears Laskowski. Run for the 98 back to the inside. Zook might be able to defend here. Laskowski doored him just a little bit getting into the corner. Get to the 98, slide the corner here. Big run for Laskowski. And a crossover once again for Zukic. Zukic is going to have a massive run here. And he will do the same thing that Laskowski just did. And the more they battle, the better it's going to be. Josh Barr settle it in. Ament on the bottom side. 46 into the wall hard. Matt Allen being a better door to the window right now for the 35 behind him, which is going to allow David Ament to roll. You guys remember that whenever we were kids, your parents saying, you make a better door to the window? Well, now I've used it. 7 of Aaron Ryan. He's moved up to the field. 35 to the bottom side. Andrew Davis getting around the 46. Zukic out front. Laskowski in second. David Ament's going to be in third. And Zook, I talked about him needing a win. If he could win this race, it would be his only win this season. And what a win it would be, and what a win it would come when you need it most. Corner exit 98 closes in the distance. Andrew Davis up 3. Matt Allen up 1. Aaron Ryan's up 10. Zook up 11. Keeping them all honest. 19 laps in. We'll have 115 laps to go, and there's Grijalva trying to climb back in. Championship 4, Zukic, Liskowski, Aaron Ryan, Josh Barr. That is your running order. Zukic leads the championship 4, as it would be. There's a 46 to the bottom side. Davis utilizing that high side down to the front straightaway. Liskowski to David Ament. Ament trying to protect his race line as well. Liskowski is dropping back here. Aaron Ryan, Josh Barr. 46 into the 33, 12 there. Ryan back to the back bumper to the 12 to the bottom side. 46 holds on to a top 5 right now. He's got a good car. He's got a good line. Nothing wrong with it. That's just a good hard racing right now. Aaron Ryan to the very bottom to 6th. Sees the 33, the 46, 12 to the 35. Big checkup on the outside lane. 46 into the wall. Again, 35 in a lane. RB Turner back in 3 wide. Maybe 2x2 corner exit. There they go. Aaron slides up, trying to clear. He's going to be moving forward. Liskowski up on the outside lane. David Ament will be able to slide up in front of the 98 here. Good corner exit. Liskowski was your pole sitter. He sits 3rd. Zukic leads, as it would be. This is going to be some good racing. I'm going to take a vocal break. We're live for almost an hour now, getting prepared for this championship race, the AMP Racing Cup Series here on iRacing, live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We'll be right back. All right, coming back to it. Aaron Ryan dropping back. Zukic in third. David Ament leads the race. He's got a 1.5 second lead. Laskowski leads the championship drivers. Jeremy Daniel off 2, working his way forward. Mike Daniels behind him, up near the wall. Drivers changing the lane. Jordan Lane back here in the old 2.5 rolling as we pick up the pace and do what we've got to do to continue moving forward. How about Grijalva rolling back up? Josh Barr saved a little bit here as well. We talked in the pre-race with him about being on the long run, and I think that's one of the big factors here. Barr 3.7 is a gap, and Grijalva trying to make the pass. When the tires get greasy, this track gets harder to manage. RB Turner, always a long-haul driver. Would have been a great addition to seeing what these drivers could do on the long haul. Zukic has led some laps, but this isn't about points. This is about that final finish. And who's going to be able to do it? 7 to the back bumper of the 2. 33 of Andrew Davis down to the bottom side. Jordan Lane off 5 from the start of the race, but he's still working forward as the AR Audio team has a good long look. Bosworth back here in the 5.5. Keeping a little A&W action happening. Andrew in the 16 was up there running with the best of them. Russell Olivero back there as well. How about Colby Peterson still out there? We have 17 drivers. All drivers are on the lead lap right now. David Ament leads. Laskowski first of the championship drivers. Barr back to the outside of Grijalva. Grijalva trying to work as hard as he can here. Will clear the 12. Oh, 12 into the wall. 35 checks up for him there. So RB's going to have a big run here. 35 up near the wall. 12 out of the corner was almost cleared up. 35 will be side by side on the straightaway here. We'll be able to clear. 12 will go back to run right behind him. Aaron Ryan still up 9 spots. Is your biggest mover of the race. Zukic just behind him. Little right side damage. You can see that. That's one of the characteristics of this racetrack. Laskowski has picked up a little bit of pace. David Ament, 2077 on the iRating, has been running the bottom side, more traditional race line. Slides up out of the racetrack, and we'll see 1.9 the cap. Doing a great job. Good to see everybody out there. Again, appreciate all the chat stuff. Good to see you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you for what you've got to stick to the plan. Josh and Steven looking good. Good luck to Steve from Sophia. Sophie, not Sophia, Sophie. Appreciate you all very much. Way to go, number 7. Twitch giving some hydrates and stretch. Thank you very much, Budgie. Appreciate you. Thank you to everybody watching out there on all of our platforms, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I can't thank you enough for continuing to allow us to grow our platform, to be able to do more with these leagues, and to be able to give quality, not just quality broadcasting, but quality racing. And we do enjoy it. That's for darn sure. I enjoyed it, at least. If you haven't gone to it, iRacing.com is your platform for sim racing. You see it right there on the official iRacing pace car. As the camera's doing something weird. There we go. iRacing pace car. You can sign up for iRacing today, and if you sign up for a subscription, make sure that to use any one of these drivers' names. You can search them out there and be able to do so. And it helps out the driver to get a little extra on their accounts, but also it helps the drivers enjoy racing. That's what it is. So David Ament has a 2 3/4 second over Laskowski. Laskowski coming down the front straightaway has Grijalva in tow. RB Turner's up to 4th. Josh Barr second in the playoff standings. Andrew Davis just behind him. Aaron Ryan pushed hard early. Now had to back up the corners. He gets down to the back straightaway. We'll see what Aaron Ryan can do over the course of trying to make this, again, a long-haul race. Laskowski leads all active playoff drivers And it doesn't matter where he finishes as long as he finishes above Josh Barr, Aaron Ryan, or Justin Zukic. And Zukic saving a little extra here. 39 of 135. Drivers are going to be coming to pit road somewhere around that 45 to 52 mark. This is a 1.5-mile racetrack. They have 75% fuel. Usually they get between 62 and 68 laps on a full cycle. So they'll just take 75% of that. And that's going to be the marker. So 46 and a half to 50, depending. Yeah, we'll see. We're coming up to the point of pit road strategy, which would put these drivers, ooh, baby, Grijalva to the inside of Laskowski. Grijalva will clear Laskowski. It's a little door contact there. It's fine. RB Turner closing in. Barr, 3/4 of a second back. Barr has given a lot here when it comes to the race line, so we'll see if he's going to be able to do so. There's a lot of room that can be made up on pit road. A lot of ground that can be, but I tell you what, David doing a phenomenal job here of keeping things nice, cool, calm, and, well, I say collected because that's what he's doing. That's the gap back to second. Grijalva in third. 41 of 135 ticked away, 42 underway. Laskowski up on the outside lane. RB Turner down on the bottom. RB's ran the bottom side of this racetrack the entire race. And I talked about how the bottom side of this racetrack is all about saving tire. And that's one of the best ways to put it. The outside lane can be the fastest way around the racetrack, but the outside lane also is a great defensive weapon when it comes to these drivers closing in. Laskowski drops back a little dirty air, 3.5 back now from the lead as Josh Barr rolls. Checking on Zach Thompson. He is just as fast as the leaders right now, but he has Jeremy Daniel up there. Jeremy Daniel saved a lot. He's got Zukic up high. Zach Thompson just behind. Good battle here. This is a battle for ninth. Matt Allen in eighth right now. Jeremy Daniel clears. Thompson will slide up to Zook. These drivers go to work. Jeremy Daniel into the corner. 2 on the outside. 5 drops down to the bottom side. 81 has a big run here. Watch Zach Thompson slide up in front of Zook. Corner out. Good look for the race line here for the 5. Zach Thompson up 1 now. Zook up 1. Mike Daniels up 1. Bosworth's going to be up 3. Bosworth trying to make some more happen here. Jordan Lane. Save it. David Ament, your race leader. Grijalva, 3 seconds, still the gap. RB Turner trying to do what he can. Davis and Barr side by side. Barr back here. Thought he continued to use that outside lane. He does have Aaron Ryan just behind him. So in the running order would be Laskowski, Josh Barr, Aaron Ryan, Justin Zukic. Aaron Ryan to pit road early, 46 of 135. David Ament, Laskowski coming to pit road. So all the championship 4 on pit road. Matt Allen, Jordan Lane, Bosford, Andrew Scrodenborn doing just that. Again, I talk about winning the race off pit road. Nicole, give him some love out there to Aaron. Laskowski just behind. Aaron Ryan wins the race off pit road. Josh Barr leaving as well. Barr already out there. Barr on pit road. I'm going to try to keep up with that as best I can. You know. All right, Andrew Davis leaving pit road. All right, now Laskowski trying to cycle back around. RB Turner was your race leader, came to pit road. Oh, somebody on the bottom, or on the outside lane, Matt Allen having an issue. Single car incident. Need 2 cars to have an issue. Just gets free. Able to save it here. Again, cautions are admin thrown. And that'll be the way it works. Laskowski has a great pit stop, 15-second pit stop for him. Grijalva closing in. RB Turner's going to be in 4th. Josh Barr has Aaron Ryan behind him. Nicole, thank you for the 500 stars, dear. I appreciate you.
Nicole Muscarella sent 500 stars.
Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you. Aaron Ryan in on 45. RB Turner on 48. Barr in on 46. There's David Ament there. Laskowski, his last lap, 32.91. His pit stop, he came in on 45, so almost flawless there. They will he'll need to put it in 3rd. So he'll need to come in on 90, and then he'll need to come in on, actually, if he comes in on 90, he'll be able to make it to the end. 135 is the cycle. Every 45 laps is a good cycle to have. Right now, that is your championship running order. Laskowski, Barr, Ryan, Zukic. Thank you for the 150 stars, dear. I appreciate you.
Nicole Muscarella sent 100 stars. Nicole Muscarella sent 50 stars.
Grijalva in tow, quarter second back for the 12 to the 98. David Ament's going to be rolling. 32.60 his last time by. Barr 32.59. Thank you again for the 100 stars and the 50 stars. Thank you, dear.
Nicole Muscarella sent 50 stars.
Thank you to Muscarella Motorsports. We've gone caution free so far. You check them out. Go check out their merch and buy themselves a t-shirt. I'm telling you, best way to help support them, all the stuff they send me, is to get out there and buy a t-shirt from them. Muscarella Motorsports. It'll be good. Telling you. Thank you for the 85 stars, dear. I appreciate you. Aiming to the inside of Laskowski.
Nicole Muscarella sent 85 stars.
Thank you, dear. You're a legend. Mark. Back around 2.7, trying to close into Laskowski. Laskowski saving. Muscarella Motorsports, 400 biddies. Thank you very much. Oh, check them out.
Muscarella Motorsports sent 400 bits.
How about Colby Peterson, fastest lap of the race, 32.55 last time by. Get it, Colby. So Olivero, it's going to be a lap down. He's got Aaron Ryan just ahead. He's behind that 6th place driver. Thank you, dear. Thank you, sir. Thank you to the Musk fam. I appreciate them all. And make sure that you definitely check out Muscarella Motorsports. Thank you to all of our sponsors, of course, and always. I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up each and every week. Speaking of sponsors, there it is. Let's go for the Musk fam. Chop Shop Racing gives us all of our driver cams each and every week. We want to thank Muscarella Motorsports for bringing out all our cautions each week. And then, of course, and always want to thank the CNL Carpets. This is their final broadcast with us. We love CNL Carpets, 757-536-5155. And it's only because Greg is busy, and we'll reach out to him again next year. We love that dude. Thompson Racing, of course. Alex Thompson has been a good friend of ours, and we appreciate his honorary sponsorship with us as well. But yeah, thank you to Musk and thank you to everybody. There it is. Best in luxury vinyl planks in the Virginia and North Carolina area, 75753655155. We appreciate him. David Amick to Grijalva. Laskowski's going to be in third. Laskowski having a much better run. Aaron Ryan behind RB Turner here. Barr's ahead of RB. Aaron Ryan is behind RB. That's what I was getting at. Andrew Davis not far off with Justin Zukic up 4 here. As we'll see Bosford go a lap down. The old 5-5 sees the 99 rolling. Bosford keep it on 45 as well. Natural laps for all the drivers. Natural laps. Steven Laskowski is your Rookie of the Year. And when it came to winning this season, he's got 5 of those dang old wins. He does a pretty dang old bang-up job making those things happen. Steven Laskowski. Current leader, Josh Barr, 2.5 back. Laskowski has the 5-5 there with him. Josh Barr in tow, maximizing the inputs. Trying to find a way to save as much tire as they can, because the next pit cycle will be around lap 90, maybe 89. We'll see. We'll see if he can save enough. RB looking to the inside. Barr working the outside. Just a little touch of the wall there. And all of these things been insane. Aaron Ryan just behind. Trying to keep the car honest right now. 61 of 135. RB slides behind. Aaron Ryan trying to work. Into the corner he goes. Thank you, Nicole, again. 100 biddies. Thank you, dear.
Dead Zero Sesso 401 sent 100 bits.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. And last but not least, Justin Zukic has been one of the most consistent drivers all season long. Able to race his way into the Final Four. Is still looking for that first win, and he's going to be maximizing this one. Gotta take the time, folks. Take the time. He said no matter where he finishes, it's just an honor to be able to be a part of the Final Four and give everybody the show they deserve. So hats off to Zook and all of his followers and all those cool things. So we appreciate all the drivers again. We thank them all. Championship running order still Laskowski, Barr, Ryan, and Zukic. Hold on to the butt. Sophie says this channel is great. Thank you, dear. Appreciate you. Go 9846. Highlighted message from Nicole out there. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Highlighted message. Thank you for using those channel points. Folks, use those channel points. Those channel points are amazing. They're worth every bit of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Valerie, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're having. Let's go, Grijalva. How you doing, dear? Much love to you. Grijalva in second. David Ament has been the car to beat currently. Grijalva has adjusted his race line now. I watched a lot of the drivers take their time here. Now, Josh Barr to Steven Laskowski, that gap is closing. 35 to the 02. Big hype from Muscarella Motorsports. Unlocked an emote. And shout out your channel. Can we get a shout out for Muscarella Motorsports, please, Budgie? I'm good. I'm well. I'm enjoying life. Sus, you say. Thank you, dear. Muscarella Motorsports with 200 more biddies. Thank you very much.
Muscarella Motorsports sent 200 bits.
Are you guys going to be, streaming at any given point? Looking at your Twitch channel real quick. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to be your second follower. Yep. Oh, yeah, still don't have a PC. You'll talk to Steve and Matt and see if they're up for it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Thank you. Good to hear. Good to hear for you as well. Bar, free off corner, 02. Same concept. 1.3. Thank you for the hydrate, dear. I appreciate you. You don't use Twitch much. You should. Might as well. But Aaron Ryan, he's closing the distance on his teammate here. Laskowski, 3.5 back. David Amenton, Joseph Grijalva, solid in their running day. Jim Daniels still in the lead lap. Has had a good race so far. Mike Daniels up 4 spots. Aaron Ryan, the biggest mover of the race, up 10. But needs to finish ahead of these drivers. RB Turner has all but almost caught Steven Laskowski, who's into the wall. There's a 5.5 of Bosford into the wall as well, just behind him. RB trying to have a top 3 night. Laskowski in third. We could have an all non-playoff 1, 2, 3. And then we'd have to talk to the champion. I talked about it. This is a racetrack that bodes well for drivers who enjoy this racetrack, right? And you got to enjoy this racetrack to make it happen. Bar, high side, flirting with the wall. RB Turner sits in fourth. RB clears Bosworth. Making it happen. Big old let's go. Number 1 used emote on my channel is the Spinning Budgie. Check in with Justin Zukic. He is 2 seconds from Andrew Davis, who's just ahead. Davis a little slideways out of the corner. Davis in a 1 and 2. Mike Daniels is actually got a little bit of time to him. Zach Thompson just behind him. There's Jeremy Daniel. He's having a good race. Having a much better race than what we saw. Matt Allen, who was up inside the top 5 for the longest time, as Jordan Lane just behind him. Jordan down on the bottom. We'll see the 46 rolling. 16 up 1. Bosford up 2. Andrew in danger of going a lap down. That's the top 2 behind him. And speaking of top 2, they've got some of the closest distance that we've seen. Aiming to Grijalva. Grijalva came in a lap later. Corner out for the 99. 12 could just rotate the bottom just a little bit better. Quarter second. Now the gap. Laskowski closing back in now. So we see that 3 1/4 second gap go to a little bit more on that race line. Aaron Ryan, little touch of the wall there. He's going to lose a little bit of time to Josh Barr. Barr behind the 5.5. RB Turner up 1. Try to make it happen. About 17 laps to go in the 98 to the wall again. He's trying to run as high as he can. And RB Turner close enough here. He can, I think RB's got a top 3 car. He's had a great run. Laskowski trying to keep that car up on the wall as high as he can. 1 and 2, completely different turns than 3 and 4. Let's see how close he's trying to run here. Has to be out of the throttle a long time. Be able to manage the outside lane. RB Turner on the bottom side. That's what's kept him saving tires this entire time. He's within 0.3 of a second of Laskowski. Out of the throttle, out of the throttle, out of the throttle. He's way out of the throttle for a long time. Laskowski taps the wall just a little bit there on the front straightaway. His tires have got to be getting loose here. Aaron Ryan, Josh Barr, and Justin Zukic. Zukic trying to find a way to get himself that next opportunity. Quarter second now from RB Turner to Steven Laskowski. Look at the corner entry here. To corner exit. Everybody holding on. Laskowski. David Ament. Joseph Grijalva doing a phenomenal job here in this final race of this season. 0.3 of a second difference here as the 12 searches a different lane. A little bit of lap traffic is what they had to deal with. But that's all good. Andrew holding on to what he has got. Quarter second now the gap for David Ament. Grijalva in second. Laskowski still in third. RB Turner trying to clear. 98 just has to keep that gap between he and Barr at bay. Barr behind the 5-5 here. Bosworth has to get out and has to start. He was riding there for a little bit. He's got to start going. RB Turner has worked the lane. Will be able to slide up in front of the 98. And that dirty air, you can see how much it pushes back on the 98. That dirty air, even that run. Oh, man. Laskowski, little wall tap getting into the corner. It's going to be right up there. It's okay to hit the right rear. It's that right front you have to be in danger of. That right front, it'll pump the brakes on your car pretty quickly. Barr, 2 seconds the gap now. As Bosworth in the 5-5, making it hard for the 35 to make the pass. Bosworth, his last lap, 33.94, puts Barr to 33.97 as he was trying to make the pass. Again, I talk about these drivers. Yeah, Bosworth into the wall again. Barr needs to clear. Oh, he's going to get into the wall. Trying to set up the corner. Aaron Ryan has closed in. Laskowski, 2.5. Now the gap. He's comfortable. Zukic, 13 seconds back from the race leader. There we go. There we go. On the fly stuff. Let's show 5. Okay, so that just changed everything again. All right. Come here, sponsors. Love my sponsors. Here we are. So Grijalva in second. And you can see the relative. Here we are. Laskowski to Barr, 3 seconds the gap. Bosworth not far back as well. But I mean, right now the 98 seeing RB Turner kind of just press on. Top 3, all within the perfect distance you could ask for. Enough to save enough fuel. About 7 laps to go before we start getting into the final portion of this race. Go RB. Now I got to move things back. Sorry, folks. You know, when I make last-minute decisions, it is how it is. It's fine. It's fine. All right, Laskowski at a bar. Laskowski, 2 seconds now, the gap. He's found himself 3 seconds. I think David Ament is going to give up the line to the 12. Rohalva takes over the lead. RB Turner's going to be in third. How you doing, Ryan? Steven Laskowski, first of the playoff drivers, rolling. Do they run any other series? Just this series, and it'll be coming back this on Sundays here in a couple of weeks. They're recruiting for this series. It's been a good series. Well, you know, another day, another championship race. All the cool things. All the cool things. Moving things around on my stream in the middle of all this. Let's check in. Last driver in the lead lap's going to be Matt Allen. He is just ahead of the 12. Laskowski, 2 seconds the gap now. Josh Barr has saved a little bit here. He's got about 3.5 seconds. Aaron Ryan has closed in 3/4 of that time. Zukic has closed in about a 1/10.5 to 2/10 of a second. He's at 33.75 on his last lap. Andrew Davis at 33.79. Grijalva 33.41. RB Turner 33.54. So RB might be that guy. David Ament 1.5 back. Laskowski 2.4 back. Has led some laps here, but it doesn't matter. It just matters who he has to beat here. And it'll be these drivers working championship running order on your screen. It is accurate. These are things that I try to do at the same time. Oh no, bar into the wall. Aaron Ryan trying to close in. He's into the wall as well. 88 of 135, the 5.5 of Bosworth, right to the back bumper of Aaron Ryan. Bosworth's a lap down. He came in on 45. He's running up here with these drivers. Just kind of the way it goes. Corner exit. Oh, baby, Matt Allen. Almost sideways in front of RB Turner, who's going to lose a ton of ground here. As Grijalva makes it happen. Matt Allen ahead of the 99 here. As Laskowski is close back in. David Ament trying to hold off the 98. 98 with a hard charge to the inside. Barr to pit road. Oh, Barr. He's going to get a penalty here. So Josh Barr on pit road. He was trying to come to pit road and just locked him up. I don't know if he got a penalty, but he's going to flip that car back around. I think he was slow enough getting to pit road that he may not have gotten the penalty, but he is working on it. Aaron Ryan coming to pit road, tires and fuel for the final pit stops. 91 of 135. RB Turner's closed back into Grijalva. And Laskowski takes back over third. Justin Zukic takes over second in the playoff standings. And Laskowski might have a lot of breathing room here. Josh Barr, Aaron Ryan. Off pit road, Laskowski coming to pit road. He's got some right side damage on the car. Amen to pit road as well. Grijalva to lead. Zukic coming to pit road as well. Thompson will move up to fourth. Jeremy Daniel into fifth. Matt Allen still a lap down over Grijalva and RB Turner. RB has got the long haul here. 40 laps to go. Laskowski very comfortable right now. Will be a lap down. Zukic will have to leave pit road here. So Aaron Ryan taking over that next spot. So it'll be Laskowski, Ryan, Zukic, and Barr. Barr picks up that spot. Zukic opportunity here. There it is. RB Turner to pit road. Andrew Davis on pit road. Grijalva trying to lap some of the field here. It's going to be the one of Mike Daniels. Came in on 92, trying to get around the 12. So RB Turner getting his pit stall here. Laskowski at a 3 and 4 is a lap down to Zach Thompson. So Grijalva into his pit box. Olivero coming down pit lane. Both these drivers in VR. RB Turner back up to speed. Laskowski 2.5 back. RB Turner is going to be very strong here. Everybody holding on. Aaron Ryan 3.3 back from Laskowski. Laskowski able to get, I wonder if he used his fast repair because that right side damage is gone. So RB Turner 3/4 of a second. Do believe RB has the fast car here. Joseph Grijalva coming off pit road. RB Turner was catching Grijalva over the course of this race. And now with drivers up to speed, there's Colby Peterson on the bottom side of the racetrack, or on the high side of the racetrack, trying to figure out where to go. RB Turner into the bottom side. Colby Peterson up on the outside. And now Laskowski, top 3, all within a blanket. David Ament in tow as well. Aaron Ryan pushing. Barr, Zukic. The next 2, they're in danger of going a lap down. Zach Thompson coming to pit road. So Grijalva will take over the lead with RB Turner sitting where he needs to. Laskowski trying to hold on. Now we have enough racing left that you don't want to push yourself. Thompson again on pit road. So you're seeing challenge there. It was a long time to do that. There's a 94 of Colby Peterson ahead. Colby Peterson is a lap down, trying to stay, not to be a lap down. Just trying to not go 2 laps down. So Thompson leaving pit road. Grijalva leads over RB Turner. Laskowski trying to hold on to third. You always want to win your championship race, right? But right now, he's got a 2 second deficit between he and Aaron Ryan. Aaron Ryan came out on 90, and he's got 4 lap fresher tires on a good racetrack here, and it's a good drive line. So Laskowski just needs to manage. RB Turner and Joseph Grijalva are out here to win a race, and so is David Ament. All right, folks, I'm going to take my final hydrate break. We're 35 laps to go as the action picks up. 99 to the back bumper to the 98. Chevy of RB Turner leads. And he's going to try to step away. We'll throw it on exciting for everybody. 3 wide, 12, 99 Laskowski. I was going to go places, but they were 3 wide there. Holy cow. RB Turner, bottom side. Massive undertaking. And Colby Peterson just ahead. Everybody try to hold on to what they've got. Well, full send, folks. Full send and all that jazz. I'll be right back in just a moment. All right, drivers are back at it. I'm back at it. Of course, had to let the dog go outside. Top 3 within a blanket. Laskowski now 1.2 to Aaron Ryan. Andrew Davis, Josh Barr, and Justin Zukic. They have a little battle. They're within 2 seconds of each other as well. Andrew Davis trying to hold on to what he has here. He gets around Barr. Barr trying to battle with Bosworth here. Laskowski to Aaron Ryan. the gap there. David Ament trying to win this final race here at Homestead. RB Turner has been good and is really good on the long haul. Grijalva on the bottom side. RB has had these drivers' numbers over the course of this race. He's up 3. He fell back to around 10th, and now has showcased what it means to have the speed. Grijalva up on the outside lane, trying to make the pass on RB. So we'll see if RB maybe pushed a little too hard. We'll see. Into the corner they go. Aaron Ryan, Laskowski, 1.6 the gap. The battle for the championship is on between these two drivers. David Ament came in on 92. Grijalva in on 94, 95, 94 for RB Turner. So the lap difference on tires is just RB holding on. Bam Auto giving us 25 laps to go this time by, as RB holds on to what he has. And these drivers within a second of each other. Laskowski still doing what he can. Aaron Ryan into the wall here. He's going to lose. He's going to scrub off some of that speed. Doesn't need to get into the wall at any given point. He's going to get into the wall again. He's going to have Matt Allen behind him. Matt Allen, a lap down. Try to be one of those drivers to make the case and make the space. And right now, Laskowski with some breathing room. 2.5 seconds the gap between he and Aaron Ryan. Aaron Ryan came in on 90. 24 laps to go. David Ament out front over Grijalva. Final race, championships can be won and made. Jeremy Daniel will have Strodenboer to the inside. Oh, they get into each other a little bit. Andrew and Jeremy Daniel. Andrew's 2 laps down. Jeremy Daniel running a fine lap this time by 33.18. Trying to stay on the lead lap. He came in on 94. Zach Thompson in on 97. He's got a 27.5 second deficit. That's just because he stayed out for so dang long. Time to put the hammer down for Josh. Josh doing all that he can. This was a race that was going to come down to every bit of this one. Brady, thank you very much for the follow out there on Twitch. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Thank you, everybody, for being out there on all the platforms. Davis needs you to get out there and show him how to race. You know, go a few laps down and then whatnot. Oh, yeah, like we did on that last Sunday. That's funny. Got faith in Barr, says Teo out there. And then, oh, shoot, that was right there when he had that issue. Yeah, I could see that happening. Laskowski, 1.7 back from the leader, David Ament. RB Turner trying to hold on to the bottom side of this racetrack. This is where he's been running the majority of the race. Anytime he has moved up the racetrack, this racetrack has fought him. And they're all rolling. They could use a caution. Tighten them all back up. Top 4, 4th, 5th, 7th, and 8th. And Zukic 1 second back from Barr. It's a net positive all day long for Zukic. Still giving all he's got. And he's got Josh Barr ahead. Barr into the wall again. Saw a little smoke come out of that car, as it would be. Thank you again to the drivers front of the driver cams tonight. Appreciate every single one of them. As Russell Olivero knocks it out of the park each and every week. And all of the compadres doing what they can. Huge momentum. Let's go. There's Laskowski out there as well. Throw this on exciting So we can see where the action is happening here as we get into the closing laps of this race. There's Andrew, of course. Did I miss a driver? I don't think I missed a driver. Hold on. No, I didn't miss a driver. There's that driver right there. Laskowski, 2.8 back. Aaron Ryan takes over second. There's RB Turner. And I think one more for you. And Jordan Lane. Jordan Lane, keep it nice, cool, calm, and collected. All the things. Thank you to the drivers from the Chop Shop Racing driver cams. Check out Chop Shop Racing. Join their Discord as well. Get out there and have some fun with everything racing. Laskowski, 4 seconds the gap. Grijalva in second, RB Turner. 0.6 of a second difference here as David Amon tries to hold on to the racetrack. Jeremy Daniel doing a phenomenal job all race long, has been able to make it work. To the inside of the 99. Well, tried to peek there. We'll see if he goes to the outside. Grijalva might try to set up a run here. Corner exit. 99 will come up. 12 with a big head of steam. Oh, into the wall. A little free for the 12. Laskowski, a little wall tap back there. Aaron Ryan within 5.5. Trying to hold on. There's Matt Allen. Josh Barr and Zukic, they've got a little battle about to brew back there for the third and fourth championship spots. Apologies about the comment on Facebook there, folks. That was disgusting. (99-12-02). Olivero on the bottom side of the racetrack. Jeremy Daniel. We banned that guy immediately. All right, 13 laps to go. Jeremy Daniel just ahead of the drivers here. RB Turner, bottom side. Grijalva into the wall. RB Turner there. Can he capitalize? (12-second lane, 12 free in that middle lane. That middle lane frees up so hard here. RB Turner down the back straightaway, trying to turn into the bottom side. Grijalva looking to clear. Laskowski ahead of steam on the outside lane. Top three with 12 laps to go. This will be everything. RB Turner trying to clear up. Is going to be able to do so. Puts the nose there. Corner exit. Going to drive down. Has to turn off the corner. Gets to the back bumper of Grijalva. (02 to the 12, 99. Behind Jeremy Daniel. Sorry, Nicole. Fix that. 0-2 to the bottom side. The battle for the lead. Laskowski is actually closing in the gap here. Zukic to Barr. Right now, Barr trying to get around some of these drivers here. 5-5 of Bosworth. We'll see a lot of his teammates. Andrew Davis and the 25 of Jordan Lane up high. RB Turner, 8 laps to go. We'll see Jeremy Daniel just behind him. So Daniel will be the first driver a lap down. Rosella giving Aaron some love. Grijalva trying to hold on to second. And right now, trying to close in the distance. 0-2 will be able to push up. 12 will be able to clear here. Whoa, Jeremy Daniel free off corner exit. Grijalva under the wall. RB Turner keeps trying to turn into the corner here. And he's going to get up into the door, almost into the door. That was close. 0-2 clears. Well, almost cleared. RB trying to run all the way down to the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to have to push all the way up. He's going to have to make the 12 make a mistake here. He's going to have to reset. We got 5 laps to go. Top 3 within a 0.3 of a second margin. RB Turner has been trying to clear the 12, and it's allowing the 99 to step away. 12 up and out. It's going to be very free there. RB needs to get behind the 12 and make this one work. As Jeremy Daniel falls in line. Both drivers quarter second, 12 free. RB Turner still clear all the way up. Steven Laskowski 3.5 back. Aaron Ryan in second in the point standings. Josh Barr trying to hold on as the outside lane. He's going to get into the wall. And to Zukic a little bit. Zukic is going to take over that spot as the battle for that 4th spot holds on. 35 of the 2. 35 holds on. Zukic 35 side by side. Zukic trying to clear. Barr holding on. Can Zook close in? Grijalva, David Ament, RB Turner. Grijalva side by side. Grijalva up and out. RB Turner has done everything he can to get around Grijalva. And again, these drivers are racing for wins. On the final race, Laskowski comfortable for a championship right now. Has an 8 3/4 second lead over Aaron Ryan. RB Turner trying to get a hard charge at the end of this race. Has the car to do it, but has to clear 2 drivers at the end of this race. David Ament on the older tires. RB Turner with a massive run off the corner. 2 to go. Barr and Zukic holding on 3 wide. 33 there. Zukic trying to clear. Oh, no. Caution should come out here. 2 cars involved. That should be a caution. Bosworth. Sideways on the bottom of the racetrack. Jordan Lane was involved as well. No caution. Final lap. Grijalva to the nose of RB Turner. No caution at the end of this one. 99-12-02. David Ament, final turn. Trying to hold on. Grijalva trying to get a run at the tail end of this one. Corner exit. David Ament will win. Grijalva second. RB Turner third. Steven Laskowski is going to be your champion. Barr, Zukic. It'll be Davis, Josh Barr, and Justin Zukic for your championship 4. Those two put on a show at the end of the race, but David Amen's going to get the win. Grijalva will finish second. RB Turner third. Congratulations to David. And Stephen Laskowski will celebrate as your champion. Here are your race results. David Ament, Joseph Grijalva, RB Turner, your top 3. Laskowski, Aaron Ryan, Andrew Davis, Josh Barr, Justin Zukic, Zach Thompson, Michael Daniels, your top 10. Jeremy Daniel will finish in 11th. Matt Allen, Jordan Lane, Bosworth, Colby Peterson, Andrew Scrotenboer, and Russell Olivero. Your top 17, there it is. A good championship race. The 98 can celebrate here. And definitely needs to. We'll try to get Laskowski to celebrate on his own as well. So we can get some photos at the end of this one. As the driver deserving of it. David Ament again in victory lane. Is Stephen Laskowski, AMP Cup Series champion. Man, oh man. What an end to a season. What an end to a season. Just had to be there. You had to be there. The way it works, right? The way it works. You're good, Budgie. You're good, dear. Awesome race. Great run, RB. Let's go, Aaron. Great race from Teo. Let's go, Steven from Moquin out there. What's up, Mike? Man, oh, man. What a race. What a race. Heck yeah, Steve from Muscarella Motorsports. I like it. I like it. What a race it was. It was a good race. It was a good race. Pretty happy with that one. Let's talk to your race winner, David Ament. Had drivers breathing down his neck. They were fighting so much you could breathe a little easier. Congratulations on the win here, the final race here at Homestead. David, this one was fun to watch. It was entertaining, but more so it was what Homestead needed to be.
Yeah. I mean, it was the race that I mean, I've just had such bad luck these past couple of days with the though it's a shame that it wasn't for the championship, but yeah, congratulations to all the drivers, Steven, especially all the playoff drivers, and I really wanted to win this. That's why I put Tony Stewart on the car. Mm-hmm. So, 26th anniversary, so
I just was looking through it while I was taking my hydrate break just a little while ago. I was because I had mentioned earlier that Tony Stewart was the first driver to win at this racetrack, and then I noticed your comment under the paints thing that was the reason why you're running it. So.
Yeah, and it gave me luck, so I might be driving it all next season.
I like it. Tony Stewart, Smoke is my wife's favorite driver, has always been, and so I try to know as much about Tony Stewart as I can.
Yeah, he won the first time and the second time. It was his rookie year, I think, his first time. So,
yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did Home Depot proud. Man, can you imagine 26 years ago, this racetrack, look at the iterations it's gone through, the changes, and driving it on iRacing is about as close as we can get to the NASCAR feel.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it was such a good. I mean, I've had ups and downs this season, but I'm definitely. I mean, it was a great season, and what a way to finish it off. Second win, and yeah, I just want to thank everybody for like Joseph. He's been helping me out and just doing an excellent job. And Zook, congratulations on getting into the Final Four and all the forward teams. Yeah, I mean, I'm extremely happy. I didn't think had a chance to win it, but I was ran practice really fast, and so I guess ran them down and won. I can't believe it.
Sorry, I was in a sneezing fit there for a moment. Heard everything that you said though. Jeez, oh
That's
Pete,
good.
man. You know what? It rained today, and just the spring season is upon us. But I tell you what, man.
Yep.
This was a good race. Homestead is a great racetrack, and of course, seeing you guys get out there and be competitive. And it was like I was telling everybody watching out there. You guys were out there for a win. It was go for it. Try to not impact the Final Four, but I mean the way you guys raced it showed up. We should have had a caution there toward the end, I believe, but because it ran green, it's it happens, right? And I still think you were strong enough to win this race.
Yeah, and I can't believe it because honestly, I didn't really practice, so so it paid off.
I like it. Competitive racing goes. That's why we call it fake cars, but real racing, man. David, give the rest of your shout outs, brother. It was a good victory, and I look forward to seeing you next season.
Yeah, me too. I just like to thank my wife. Number one, she puts up with me doing this hobby, and my son, and then Zook, Joseph, Tick, Zach. I mean, just everybody at the Ford teams, and yeah, we're all working together, and I don't know. It was a good season, but I'm looking forward to next season. So.
It's gonna be a blast to watch. David, much love, man. Enjoy your off season. You only got a couple of weeks to prepare.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
You too. That's the 99 coming home in victory. And his last win was at Atlanta. That was week 13. And it was a ton of fun to watch. Let's talk to P2 tonight. Joseph Grijalva comes home in that P2 spot, try to hold off RB Turner, who was trying to get there. Lap traffic got in his way, and then able to capitalize on a great defense here. That's the great thing that this track holds on to, and what a way to showcase it.
Man, absolutely. It was rough trying to hold off RB and then trying to get around David while racing on what essentially is ice, that is Homestead. So, it was a ton of fun and a lot of, working the wheel and the pedal, the gas pedal coming off. But it was a lot going on there at the end for sure.
The way that the season has played out, man, 6 wins on the season. Now, you are the winningest driver in this series. But, of course, life and schedules happen, and, kind of takes you out of the playoff picture. But what a season you've had here with this league. And everybody's been very competitive and watching everybody evolve and develop and race around each other. You guys have gotten closer and closer and closer. Just watching that happen today was the same concept, man.
Absolutely. I feel like everybody's stepped up their game, and I hope I attribute it to that, because I always say racing with guys faster or that have more experience makes you better. It makes you find a new limit. When you're driving, you push a little extra, you do something weird, or you accidentally do something, and then you realize, hey, that worked, or that didn't work, or you know what I mean? It makes you search instead of stay stagnant. So I'm glad to see everybody's gotten better. The team's gotten better. BAM Autosports. Congrats to David on the win. Great job holding off both I and RB. That I don't know that to stay calm under that kind of pressure just two cars on you like that, as the laps ticking down. That's a testament to his mental fortitude. But yeah, it's been a great drive throughout the season. We'll come back in a month's time and do it all over again.
I like seeing that everybody's got this track kind of circled. There's so many different aspects of this racetrack. The racing was good and clean. There was pack racing everywhere. What if it comes to having a racetrack like this for, and this is just a NASCAR opinion, a racetrack like Homestead, I think the goal for NASCAR, from everything that I've been reading with Bob Pockris and just things that they've been saying with NASCAR, is that Homestead's going to be up next, and they're going to try to cycle around the NASCAR playoff championship race. Do you think that that's a good idea, or do you think that they should pick one to stick with it?
I think that's a great idea. They do a few years at, like, say they're Phoenix now. They did a few years. Let's switch it up, and do a few years at Homestead. Don't just do one and then switch it. Give people a time to set up their schedules and go see their race there, and then maybe 4 years at Homestead, switch it up, do 4 years somewhere else. I think that's an awesome idea. Change up everybody's strategy throughout the year. You're win, and then you're into the playoffs, and they can prep for the new track. It just opens up so many new doors when you change up even just the schedule in general, much less the playoff races and the championship race. I'm 100% on board with that.
That's the reason why I like leagues, because leagues have a tendency to change their playoff structure more so than what NASCAR does, and they change their tracks quite a bit. So I like that. I'd like to think that NASCAR would take a step back and look at what's entertaining for drivers on a simulator. But there's a reason why iRacing had to apply for licensure for NASCAR. So, man, it's good. Been a good season. Joe, your family's out there. Congratulations, man. P2 finished tonight, brother. Give shout outs.
Absolutely. Like I said earlier, great shout out to all the drivers throughout the season. They've stepped up their game. Can't wait to come back next year and watch what they got. I'm sure they're going to do a lot of practicing this next coming month. Shout out to you for putting the series on throughout the weekends. I know it's a lot of work and effort. I've dipped my hand in it just a little bit, so I see it from that side too, and it's not easy. So big props to you for doing it almost full time, from what I could tell. Every day of the week, all day, all night, all that kind of stuff. To the teammates, Bam Autosports, David Ament, Justin, Andrew, Zach, all those guys, big shout out. I hope I can help them out throughout this off season, and we can do better. And then, of course, the family, the baby sitting on my lap right now, trying to drive while I try to talk. My wife, sister, Valerie, brother-in-law, Manny, mother, father, they're always supporting me throughout my racing habits. And big shout out to this car sponsor, BKA Motorsports, BKA. Look them up on Facebook. It's Border Karting Association. Look them on Facebook. Give them a like. The club's growing really fast, so we really appreciate it. And we'll see you for the next season. I got to look at the schedule. I haven't even seen the schedule yet, so we got to see what's coming up.
Yeah, I think it's the first week of May, so we got almost a month. It's crazy.
It's gonna feel like forever, and then before you know it, we're back at it.
Yep, it's gonna be. I was trying to find so there's the old schedule. They sent me the new schedule. I know that you know me. I always try to make a big stink about all the racing and stuff like that. So I'll probably go through and give them get them a new schedule, update it all fancy like, but they did send it to me. Where's it at? There it is. May 4th, the heats or the clash is going to be in Iowa. I like that. Okay.
Nice short track. Yep.
It could be fun. All right. Joe, much love, brother. Go kiss the baby for me and tell your dad I said hi.
Awesome. Definitely. We'll see you next time.
And you too. That's Mr. Grohalva with my surrogate godson or what am I, uncle? He's like my surrogate nephew, right? I think that's how we put it.
What else? Yeah.
It's a weird relationship, but he is literally the cool. We've had babies grow up on with our streams. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, Joe. We'll see you later, man.
We'll see you.
It's Grohova and the fam. Let's talk to RB Turner coming home in P number 3 as RB lays it down the heaters. And man, oh man, you were trying with everything you had right there to get around Grohova, and you almost had it.
Almost, dude. I was giving them everything I had, but I think we put on a great race. I hope it was entertaining.
Of course it was. It's Homestead. I like Homestead. Sometimes Homestead gets away from us, but it's one of those tracks that you have to save tires, and you did. You did exactly that. You had probably the best car on the long haul. And I'll be the firm believer in that one. You came out in front of the drivers. I knew they were going to pass you, because I knew that you were just kind of going to let them go and try to track them back down. It just kind of seemed like that's what you were doing all race. And man, I mean, a P3 finish, it'd have been cool to be able to be in the. Would you miss the Final Four by like a point?
Yeah, man. Those last 2 weeks in a row, man. Grohova took it from me at Charlotte, and the cautions took it from me at Richmond. It's a little bit bittersweet. I would have been a champion right now. That kind of blows, but it sucks. But we finished the season out strong, and we're ready for next season.
Homestead, one of my favorite tracks to run. Watching drivers be able to, now when we ran it in something weird. So, stupid ARCA cars.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
It was fun, but it wasn't fun. I don't know. It's just the car. Maybe it's just me. I didn't have fun today.
I don't know. Thinking about that race, and we went green the entire run this race. I don't know. That's amazing to me.
I think it's good. Well, I mean, there should have been a caution, like 2 laps to go. But
yeah, I heard that. I don't know what happened yet, but I'll go back and watch.
Yeah.
But
and I didn't click the button because I didn't have the race control software up to do it. I was letting the race play out and letting it happen because there weren't any. I didn't see any black flags to be cleared, or at least I didn't see anything happen. Nobody had pass-through penalties that didn't pop up, so I wasn't clicking a button.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest. I'm glad the caution did not come out. I wanted to get this over. I'm not a caution guy, especially at the very end of the race. But it probably would have made it more interesting. I know that, especially with all those championship guys. We'd have been on an airway and they'd have been coming through.
Yeah, but it played out fine. It played out fine. We didn't need to bring out a caution to possibly bring out another caution. I think that's the way I would have seen it. It's at that particular point, it's a full send moment. But man, what a race! What a race! It's been a good league. It's been a good series, especially for you being able to get out here. You're building race confidence as well as you're building a race team and trying to help others grow. That's a really cool factor of the season.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. If people, ask for any advice, I'll tell them, what I'm doing. Not, it's up to them to actually do it. It's hard to tell people what you're doing, and then, even trying to show them, it's something that they just have to practice. I get asked. I get asked sometimes, what's the secret? And well, the secret is practice. That's what it is. You gotta run the laps.
Even the Coca-Cola Series guys will tell you that they run more time trial laps than they actually do laps on the racetrack when it comes to in a race. So that's why their time trial rating is higher than their I rating.
absolutely. Yeah, I was watching a documentary on that, and people were some of the top guys were saying, they put in, just a stupid amount of hours, and no wonder they're the best. But I think we're catching up. You know,
I like it.
broadcast wise, we're catching up.
Hey, I like it. Eventually I will get to the point where it's an investment. This whole thing is an investment, and I wish that I had the production. I mean, I could do the production. I just don't have the equipment to do the production. I could make this have all the bells and whistles. I really could. It's just that's a lot of time and energy and money I promise you folks, streaming does not pay as much as you think it does.
Yeah, and those guys, they got a whole team of people. There's at least 3 or 4 people running the show on that one, and you're kind of pretty much a one-man army most of the time. So hats off to you, man.
Yeah, but I can do what they do. I know that I could do what they
Absolutely,
do.
absolutely, you
Yeah,
sure could.
But again, iRacing has backed the Coca-Cola series for a long time, and we're backed by folks like you and everybody out there subscribing, and all of our sponsors, and just like these leagues. I mean, I wouldn't, if it weren't for the leagues, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be gaming. I'd be,
Yeah.
I've been a part of iRacing far too long, but I love the platform. I do. I love iRacing.
Yeah, you certainly got a talent for it.
But you guys do too. So I mean, without drivers like you in leagues like this, I wouldn't have anybody to make famous, and I like doing that. I mean, I've called some of the greats. Parker Retzlaff was in a couple of leagues that we did. MTJ has ran some of the races that we did. Brennan Poole was in a couple of leagues that I called. We've had NASCAR drivers on our platform. We've had Steve Wilson driving in a couple of races. We've seen some of Malik Ray won the first tournament that I ever called. Like there's a lot of drivers out there that we've intermingled with, and to say that this community is small is true, but they're 11,000 strong.
It kind of comes to like it's a small world.
Mm-hmm.
Like you run into sometimes just jumping in an official race. You jump in with, not too long ago. I think last week I was Vicente Salas,
Mm-hmm.
runs in the Coke series. I was in a race with him, and he whooped all our butts. But I was next to him for about 3 seconds, and then he just drove away, and then that was it.
They have so much track awareness, it's unreal, and they just know the simulator better than we do. So there is a knowledge that has to be there when it comes to driving. But it does take talent. It takes talent too. That's why I think league racing is better than the Coke Series and official racing, because the Coke Series happens once a week, and you guys get out here to race multiple times a week and make it that much more interesting and build relationships on your own.
Yeah, it's a blast doing it too. It's meet a lot of good people, and you just race, and that's what we do, and it's an awesome time, and we get to do these interviews, and it's real. It's a proud moment, for anybody getting a top 3 and championships, and yeah.
It's an incredible time, and you guys make it incredible for me, brother. Give you shout outs, man. You got a P3 finish tonight, and we're going to be moving on to season 3 very soon.
Yes, sir. Shout out to mom and dad out there watching, and my teammates Russ and Jeremy, and I just went completely brain dead. Scott and Taylor and Christina and Alicia and all the sponsors: Bistro, Bull Construction, Bam Auto. Let's see, Davis for putting us on, and Zook. All the guys out here for running and Mr. Van Nest. I'm sure he's out there,
Mhm.
and finally you and Signature Esports for broadcasting.
Brother, it is always a pleasure. I will see you in your next race because, well, the next race it's coming up soon.
Yes, I think Saturday.
Saturday, yep, next Saturday for you. So, good luck this week, brother.
Thank you, sir.
That is RV Turner coming home in P number 3. And he is a legend, folks. Last but not least, I think he is here. He is right there. He is going to be right here. And then, of course, and always, we got to make sure we put up the special SDK for him because, that's how it goes. Mr. Steven Laskowski comes home as your champion. Of course, SDK decides it's going to not work when I do special things. Hold on. Let's we're gonna fix this. Give me a moment, people. Bam. There it is. Bam. There it is. Yeah, because RB wasn't the champion. You're the champion. There it is. Larry, thank you for the like. Steven Laskowski, your 2025 Season 2 AMP Racing Cup Series champion. How does that sound?
Got her done.
Look at that.
Got her done.
I told you didn't have to win the race. You just
No, I let them go. I was like, you guys can go. I'm going to sit here and save my tires and bring this thing home.
Man, what a finish at the end of this. This was a I'd say heartbreaker. This was a tight race throughout. Pit road strategy was playing a factor. Thought we were going to see a couple of cautions. Probably could have seen a couple of cautions, but I mean, in all reality, there's nothing like a green flag run, green to green or green to checkered, and then being able to show that no matter where you started on pole, go back to fourth. You had drivers up there competing with you that you were the best today.
Yes. And I feel bad for them because Gravala and RB should have both also been in possibly the championship 4. I mean, that's just how these playoffs work. You got to be there at the end and you got to finish it.
Yeah. RB missed it by a point. Grijalva just his schedule is what kept him from being able to make it.
Yeah, that stinks.
But I mean, he's a guardsman, so he's got an excuse. Still don't get the.
Oh, of course.
This isn't a job. They can't just give you points because of it. But at least he comes back. I think that's where, just being able to run, being able to have people around you. You guys have got. I mean, you guys ran a 26 race season. Hold on, got to go back and look again. Let's see. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 race season, not including the All-Star race and the Clash. And you guys have gotten to know each other. You've gotten to know each other's driving style. And now, you get to add your name to a strong list of people who have raced on Heat. And when they made the transition over here to iRacing, we have Chris Cornett that won the championship last season, and then in their first season, and now you're only have two champions in this series since they've made the switch.
I can't be happy enough for sure. I practiced all these tracks, so many hours, so many laps. Thanks to my wife for letting me leave her upstairs and I come down here and get my practice in. Without those times, that I wouldn't have been able to do what I did.
You got a strong support group. I mean, we all have to have a strong support group to be able to do this, right? Family is number one. We make friends. We make lifelong friends on this, and you've found yourself at home with a team, and it seemed like when the lights switched and you started making really good decisions about racing, I mean, your first win came at Pocono, right? And then from there, it just seemed like things were clicking for you from that point on.
Yeah, they were falling in place. Felt like I could have had a few more wins, but just mistakes on my part and getting caught up in other stuff just definitely stopped me from doing that.
Not a bad day though. I mean, to come
Oh
home
no.
and you got rookie of the year. You've got a season championship. Now you guys got to go after that team championship, I think, next season.
Yeah, we just need to get a couple new guys. We might get Mike back. He might come back next season. And we just need to get that fourth driver and have 4 drivers every week so we can contend for that team championship.
Yeah, AR they just have a big team.
And they're good too.
and
So
they're
it's
good,
not
yeah.
like it's not an easy feat for sure.
Oh, and where else do we go with that? What else? What else is there to say other than, dude, you get a big old W. You get a big old champion sticker. And now I got to go make you a beautiful graphic and put a big old champion on it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That hype video you did was fantastic. I loved it.
Hey, sometimes we have hidden talents we don't tell people about.
Yeah, I'm full of little hidden talents of my own, but this is one of my passions, so I really stick to it.
Well, be proud of it, Steven. You did a phenomenal job all season long, and I get to say it one more time. You are the 2025 Season 2 AMP Cup Series champion. Congratulations once again. Congratulations from all of us at Signature Esports, all of our sponsors, partners, and affiliates, of course. Your time. Give shout outs, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We'll start with the season sponsors. We'll go AA Gaming. We got Boyle Construction, Bam Auto, and Bistro 605. This year I ran with Musgrove Motorsports. Can't thank him enough for bringing me in. And my other 2 wrap sponsors were Fuel Clothing Line and Action Sports Canopies. Get out there if you need a canopy with your name on it. Action Sports Canopies, look them up.
Steven, you are a champion. You get to go relax for a couple of weeks before we get to do this all over again. And
I'm ready to defend it.
It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna be a tough cookie to beat. That's for darn sure.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You too, Steven. Go enjoy it, man. I gotta get to work.
All right.
That's
Have a good
Steven.
night.
You too, brother. That is Steven Laskowski, your champion here in the Emperor Racing Series. And it has been a phenomenal series all season long, all 26 races, 24 regular season. Let me count my numbers back again. 17 regular season races, an all-star race, some heats and clashes, and then a full playoff structure. And they're going to do it again. Season opens first week of May. So that being said, you need to email ampracing at gmail.com or ampracingleague at gmail.com. Should be our link tree is where you can go to. If you click on our link tree, you can get a hold of almost all of these leagues by some form or fashion. So make sure you do so. By doing so, you'll be able to join this league. You must have a 2,500 or under iRating. It is a capped iRating league. So if you want to join it, I encourage you to do so. This is a pretty phenomenal league. As their season comes to a close, I want to thank all of the AMP Racing family. I do believe the intention is to bring us back on board as well. So I do believe we're going to be. We haven't booked yet, but I'm sure that's just literally a conversation away. But if it's not, then it has been an honor to be able to call this season in the last 2 seasons for the AMP Racing Series. And I want to thank all of their partners, sponsors, and affiliates, of course, AA Gaming, AR Audio. I want to make sure that we thank Boyle Construction and, of course, Bistro 1605, as Stephen had said as well. Thank you to, again, we did look at, you see BAM Auto up there. AA Gaming has been massive. Thank you to Davis. Thank you to Zook. Thank you to all of their folks as well. Like I said, I'm not the Coca-Cola series, but I am always striving to improve everything that I do. If you go back and listen to the first race I ever called back in May, I think it was May 4th of 2020, you'll see the difference in quality of what I do, from the microphone that I've used to the standard of practices that I've used and the things that I've had to learn and overcome along the way. My parent company is Signature Media. That is my own company. We own Signature Photography and Signature Printing. And I do everything from photography, videography, from newborns to weddings, all the way up to t-shirt printing and all that stuff. And, we do a lot. So canvas prints, just everything. We build PCs, we build systems, we do what we can to continue to make media matter, because the little guys matter, and I'm a little guy. I'm a little guy as far as business goes. So I am locally owned and operated here in Camdenton, Missouri, and I love doing this because this has given me an outlet to, focus on something that isn't just my day-to-day grind, right? So that being said, we will see you guys tomorrow for the GT3 series with Chop Shop, and I look forward to seeing what Amp Racing continues to do over the next couple of weeks as their schedule is already out. We'll make sure we get it posted. But this has been an awesome season, and it continues to get better and better and better. Much love to everybody. Be good, be safe, be kind. One of the most important factor of life. Thank you to Budgie. Thank you to all the bits, all the cool stuff. Thank you for the new followers out there. And thank you to everybody for being out in the stream. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all very much, because without you, these people wouldn't, these drivers and these leagues wouldn't have fans. And I'm glad I could connect you all with each other, because it just gets better from there. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.